Johnny Carson show.
Well, maybe this wrong move.
Need more time to ride that scooter. I seen you buzzing the streets this morning early already.
Oh, yeah. Feels good, good in my hair. This may not make any difference. You can have to trade one if you got the best. Push it down there and take that over. Over it again, before you split it. Matter of fact, it wasn't her, I was for them.
I thought Roy could step up to the plate and handle that very well.
I do too.
I have a lot of
I do too.
second thoughts on that.
Plans on your retirement?
Not really. Just it's more or less just got to get yourself going.
They might
Health problems and
got the job and stress and be fine.
make it worse. Not take more pay. We don't worry about that at times.
Say nothing has to be done with this.
No, that's just evident that they said that just to show us that that's their file with the state.
They do that one.
All of them
The only thing you can do is to get you out. Man, it's pretty well to work for you. You know what I mean?
all those kids that talk about it.
Yeah.
That Bob does.
Oh, really?
Oh, Bob, did he have one?
Yeah. Yeah, at least.
His wife's so high.
Yeah.
Yep.
He likes sun for me to go in the stress. Guys help him out.
So he all about that more.
All right, let it have a seat.
Over there.
Lynn, I appreciate you coming in ahead of time and giving us some notice, and that way we can act on Lori and take care of things down there.
Well, I think that's what they would. So I had other people tell me that they could do that. And I think it's very good you guys go.
I've heard little rumors and stuff here and there, but I was gonna wait about a week and go ask you.
Well,
Appreciate you coming in.
all right. Yeah.
Lou, I guess you're up. That might help you, Lou.
Well, I
Yeah,
just
you're
wanted
not
to
on
stop
the
in
agenda.
just for a minute or two.
No problem.
I'm here to tell all of you as essentially friends, not here necessarily on a business reason, that I have given my 2-week notice to the club as of last month. I just spent a lot of time with you guys, keeping up to date on what's going on. Felt I wanted to make sure I told you directly, even here if there's really fine, I could show up one day or disappear. I'm going to work for an aluminum company in Baton Rouge.
Is that where you're from?
I'm from the Northeast. Basically, this company kind of reached out to me and they gave me an offer that was too good to pass up. So I just wanted to, again, let you guys know my family will probably be here for some time, maybe through the end of the school year. I mean, maybe back on the weekends. My household will be gone.
Still a verbal hospital.
Yes.
Well, you can't blame anybody for improving their life, you know, upping yourself in a job, promotion, or whatever it might be. I know you're going to be missed around here. You've been very good, like you said, to come in here and keep us informed on what's going on in the facility down there. With some of the other things, diesel course, but you're definitely going to be missed. We thank you a whole lot for coming in and fast.
I have really enjoyed getting to know all of you. I've really enjoyed this community. It's going to be missed on my part. I just want to make sure you guys know that my leaving is not a reflection on what's already been planned. My ship is still being built. I still think that of all the plants in the U.S., well, at large, I would not pick another plant to work at, whether it's the people I work with or whether it's for the future of the plant. So my leaving has nothing to do with any reflection on it. It's nothing important to job operations. It's just an opportunity that came up, which, like I say, from my family's perspective, I just
You'll probably enjoy that. Really. I've visited there a few times.
that's what everyone tells me.
I thought it was a nice community.
It's not nearly as small as this area. I like the metropolis or the greater Southern Illinois area. You get to the point you go into the supermarket and you can't leave without seeing people you know, and you can't pick up stuff at a hardware store or whatever. I mean, this stuff may take a few years to build this relationship. Well, the oil well side been pretty Tommy doesn't seem to be supporting it, but we seem to be doing well.
How soon are you going to be making this move?
I will start there on the 17th. So it's roughly 2 weeks from now. The environmental. Well, like I said, I want to stop it though, and this, everybody here is everybody wants to. I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but
We got a light schedule this morning, not every time.
okay. You guys seem to be very busy.
We definitely appreciate you coming in, letting us know what's going on. Glad that you are up in your career. We're going to miss you right here. You did an excellent job.
Well, I'm going to do my best to make sure that from the plant's perspective, that they have somebody that communicates with you routinely. That was it.
Fill that job, yeah.
Mine?
Joe, you got a job.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I want to definitely appreciate you coming in.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you around. Part of me wants my family to move on real quick. The other time he said, I don't mind coming back as often as I can. I'm like, Eric, did you get the message?
Congratulations.
Got another position that I'll be moving on to. So I just want to make sure I tell all my friends in person. So, anything for you. Just want to make sure everyone knows. Nice to work with you as well. And I'll try and catch you.
Thanks for coming in, bud.
Well, thank you very much. I'll try. Next.
Thank you, Nathan.
Sorry.
There you
hopefully you get the third one in a row. We had a plan that Lou, the changes.
You got any paperwork for you there, Larry?
Bill's question.
The last two came in, turned in reservations. Oh, well. Just bills,
It was a quarterly issue.
I learned a long time ago, nobody's ever replaced it.
That's right. So when back there.
Sometimes we want to think that way, but I've seen too many guys leave,
Things keep on going on.
and things just keep right on churning.
you had a good visit to Carbondale last week?
Yeah, I guess. There are a lot of red tape. They're hoping to start about the middle of the month, but there's an awful lot of red tape that's got to clear before we can do that.
Mike called. He thinks me those commission slips. So for some reason he sent 2 pages, but both pages ended up on one. Well, I went out and had him sign it. He said, "That's not right." What you do? I said, "I didn't know that, but go out there." So now he sent them back to me today. I said, "I just have to see."
Got to get that all cleared. I've got a check here. I've got to pay EPA so we can get a permit to turn the first shovel of dirt. So that's a hold. That may be a hold up, but we've got to get railroad insurance, get it through all the channels to get it approved. Oh yeah, a lot of red tape if we're going to go on the 17th, but they had to give a date, so that's something.
Well, maybe the end of mine.
Now, we might. There may be some things that we can stop.
Well, they're
It's not-
both great for good size, but
Yeah, and I'm
they are
gonna,
totally
and
different.
I'm gonna be working with Vernon on them. If they're wanting to say firewood, hey, that's great. Yeah, the contractor likes that.
Yep.
So I'll be working with him. In fact, I just got off the phone with him. Hey, we're gonna start. I gotta get out there and get the stake, let them know what's what. Yeah, they want time to get the fence out. And like Jim Stern said, we're 7-17, but like I said, there's a lot of red tape that's got to clear before we can
Well,
go.
you know, his son-in-law lives there with him now, so he can help.
Yeah, when we were getting the right way, his son-in-law was there.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. Seems like a real nice guy.
Yeah. And, you know, he's most grateful for on the church thing. All in the corner. All in the corner. Well, I think it's Tennessee.
We've talked several times.
Yeah. Vernon, I didn't know he was on the hospital. So I talked to him yesterday, and they signed the paper.
Yeah, of course, I went up and said, I can't get out, so I go up, call ahead. He'd be expecting me to knock on the door, he'd be sitting in there with his head on prayers. Seemed like one time he didn't have it on, but it was there.
Yeah.
Or he'd be into it.
Yeah.
And he's, of course, I guess it's been arthritis, doesn't he? Because I gave him my hand, he says, no, I gotta have mine. He's got one that's very big around, he says, so he came home with his shirt.
Well, something I've seen several times. It's in the county, not the state. Those square concrete posts for right of way, sometimes with one, and then about 3 foot. Next foot's nothing.
It's all set right away.
What's that for?
Usually we'll be behind it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right away comes up on one side, you know, don't know which.
Oh.
Then they step
A little
it
wider.
They step it back at that location. Usually in our case, it's going to be 5 feet or more occupancy for this one. It's 30 feet out.
Because different in the width of the road.
That box over there just south of Harold Kennedy's. You look out there, that guy's yard, he mows around his way out there 30 feet out in his yard. And they must have done that when they put that box in. They got out that far, and so they got right of way. He mows it, nice 20, 30 feet out in the yard. There's one up here on the road bank, and the other's back there. And of course, it does south, jumps out, and it's on the other side the same way. You just don't see it.
I didn't know one of those. Should have thought about it, I probably figured it out.
It becomes a change in practice. Back 30, 40 years ago, you did offsets like that. Now, we tend to do, you come here and you plan on a pit, that your next one, they always wrote the street parallel to the center line. So they would do an offset. Now, you will find them coming up, and then they'll do an angle to the next one. So that, and they're not that way, they don't take it much right away, you know. Because if you're in a fill, your fill widens out this way, and what they would do is to cover that fill up here, they would jump way out here, and then this whole triangle here was actually the right of way, but it's very loose. So they, I noticed when they did the John Road, they started changing. So you get your right of way lines on an angle or just to, part of that is, back here to go to the fences. They were fair to build a fence, but you could turn a corner a little easier if you fence it, and that's probably what influenced it. So, it's just a good whole thing. Change of the time, sign of the time.
Everything's good, I guess. Been a good morning so far.
Good. Got some good rain, everybody's a little better mood than I understand.
Been raining, nice payroll, everybody's happy.
We got dust down around everywhere.
Yeah, we're finally getting to do some grading, so I'm hoping we'll get at least 2 days before it dries out. I don't know.
It changed the rain tonight.
We may catch up. We're down to, by the way, down to 1 or 2 loads, 1 or 2 days before we should. We've gone all the way to the east, and we're on the way back, and we're getting a strip up in here between, basically between Bell Road and North Carter, Bell Road and 145, and that's not all we like. Other than that, and we're supposed to go down and help drop out and do theirs. We'll do it when we get done, and I've got 1 due and still to do.
Well, Larry, has Polk County got an asphalt machine? I see some of the roads, where you put where schools stand, they use asphalt. Is that all this machine wants?
Aubrey may be donating use of his own machine. Yeah. But, he's not doing that anymore, but he may be running some coal patch.
Is that Sam?
He made like we call coal band when we use CH6 or CH10.
Yeah.
He has been making he gets a rock out of reeds, and they call it a quarter mash. It was a real fine shape. He makes a quarter coal mix out of that.
They've used them, they may have just threw it down, but the corners are all straight, and it looks like they have a paint.
He may have, I bet he's still got that tailgate box, an asphalt box. He may have
I
snuck it
saw
out
it
there to
about
do it.
up on where Rod's talking about it.
may have snuck it out there just and used it to do a nice neat job.
He said he was gonna run again, so I didn't know he was able to. Nothing else to do.
Say now this rain, you might be able to hit a couple of gravel roads.
Oh, we are great.
I don't hear it in a while, they ask about it, and they know why, you know, I said, well, it hadn't rained, they know.
Every rain we have shut down because it's been so dry. And every rain we have shut down. The last time, to be honest, we had an inch of rain and we got a half a day straight. The other half of the day,
It just stuck it so quick, you don't be lost.
the other half of the day we graded, but I'm afraid it didn't tie back down to the best of job. But we got about a half a day. I'm hoping that we can get a good day today and maybe tomorrow. I told David, I said, see how it goes later today and we'll decide which direction we're going to go tomorrow.
I had a couple of people saying that you've done a real good job patching this year on the oil shipment here and there. It's kind of unusual for people to give a positive comment. Of course, I have, on the other hand, heard a couple complain. They still haven't figured out why you do that. They want to see a nice, smooth road. And,
I have dreamed of having about 4 years that we could just go take a fourth of the county and do it solid. And the next year, take another fourth and do it solid. And at the end of 4 years, have everything all back to new and start again. But I don't see that happening. I see it get worse.
one gentleman in rural Massac County, he said something about it, and I can kind of reflect on it. I don't drive the roads like I used to. They're in good, smooth, sealed shape, but they seem to be rough a little bit, you know, a little bit more bumpy, because they're never rolled now, they're just actually added to it. And they felt like they're getting a little more bumpy underneath, but they're sealed, but they're not holes. I don't think there's anything you can do about that, you know.
There is, but we can't afford to.
Was that rolling maybe or something?
What the common practice used to be, and I'm going back 50 years, is every so many years I saw this done, they would scar pipe, break all of that up, lay it back down and smooth it out, and then you got to start all over again with your oil chip. You're not going to have a lot of labor and equipment. Now you're having to start all over again and have enough material to put. You're supposed to put 3 coats of oil and chip on. We put 2 the first year and try to come back in successive years and put the third coat. But
that's a major undergoing, though. There's nothing simple you can do to take a little, you know, just little bumps, not big wave bumps.
We have tried a couple things, and I'm still wanting to try some things. We tried something on the first mile of part of church here 2 years ago. Very fast. But I'd still like to try it.
Was that great?
We had the teeth, we got a set of cutting edges that's got teeth on them. And we actually went down through there, and it got so frustrating we quit. I'd like to try a bit, a little bit more patient. I'd like to try it again. That has been done, and it helps. But you've got to be prepared. What that did is turned up a lot of threshold, and it just stuck to the tires. So I don't know. That is what some have done, but I don't know. It makes a mess. And we ended up, because it did stick to the tires and brought up new ownership. I don't know. It'd be nice if we could come up, just smooth out the oil chip without tearing it up.
Wet and dry seasons has a lot to do with your road base underneath. I mean, if it's dry out here, it affects underneath the road too. And when it causes to give and take and up and down, there's hard spots and soft spots, there's nothing you can do about it. It just happens.
You're hearing on the news about house foundations.
Exactly. You know, the door might stick one day, then after it rains, the door not stick because your foundation will actually move.
And it's the dry weather that's causing that in some cases. We tend to see it more with the freeze.
Exactly.
I remember used to have a house a few years ago that, the way the front door, and it just happened to be the way the front door, in a hard freeze, we couldn't use the front door, because if we ever opened it up, we couldn't get it latched. So I finally put a deadbolt on it, and when the weather got down below 10 degrees, wife, we've got to use the back door, and we've got to keep that door locked, because we have to get it shut a couple times.
Houses, no matter how well the built, they will have tension in them. You know, the doors won't last properly and stuff like that during hot, cold, dry, and wet seasons. Has a big effect on them. They move.
I had a fella concerned about a bump at the end of the bridge. And he says, it seems to be getting worse. And I said, is this, and he was a farmer. I said, you know this soil better than I. Is this kind of a gumbo topsoil that maybe shrinks?
Well, I'm talking about shrinks underneath the road bed.
And what happens, it shrinks right at the road drops. But the bridge, which is foundation down in the solid, doesn't. And so you, poof, get up on that bridge. And so I thought, we'll take a look at it when we get a chance. We'll see if we can smooth it up, but if we get some rain, it may take care of itself. I don't know.
You'll even see that on interstate bridges. Going on and off of them because it's soil.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, thank you, Larry.